And now you can see the Friday Shot Day show in all its video glory on our YouTube page at roughedge.tv.
Rough Edge FM at roughedgefm.com.
It's tiki time at Harbor Cove Cafe. Dive into the tropical paradise at the end of Spinnaker Drive in Ventura with vibrant drinks, delicious bites, award-winning fish and chips, and more. Now featuring extended hours and happy hour. Fridays from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Harbor Cove Cafe, the hidden treasure at the end of Spinnaker Drive. Visit harborcovecafe.net for more information.
Turn it up, get ready for the roar. Friday Shot Day show, knocking on your door. Grab your glass, pour that liquid fire. We're gonna drink till we can't get no higher. Friday Shot Day show, gonna make you scream. Raise your glass high, live that wild dream. Feel the burn, let it take control. Pour another round, lose your soul.
Friday Shot Day show.
Okay, so
Friday
you
Shot-
picked an attractive picture for me there, Scott.
Well, that's one of the two you sent me.
I know.
I thought it looked pretty good. Yeah, that's our new intro. It's got a new picture of Julie. I changed my picture a little bit because you couldn't really read it, and I made it a little bit shorter. So anyway, this is the Friday Shot Day show live here on Rough Edge FM. I am R. Scott Bolton. Across the city from me is none other than Miss Julie Landtime, Miss Fireball Julie.
Yeah. Hey.
Julie is suffering from the airplane flu, so she's going to hang in there as long as she can today. And we got Dougie, live from Costa Rica.
Hola, everybody. How are you?
We're doing just fine, sir, I think. I mean, except for Julie.
Yeah, I'm doing okay other than that. Like I said, I keep getting into these stupid coughing fits. It's that dry tickle cough. It's not a productive cough at all.
Yeah.
It's just that annoying dry tickle. And my nose is a bit stuffy today.
I hope you wrote that down, Doug. Annoying dry tickle.
I'm not on my computer today, so maybe not.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's get this out of the way at the top of the hour so we don't have to wait like we usually do. Maybe. And now, the Costa Rica Report with Doug Bolton.
I didn't know that was coming.
I know, that's the whole point.
I did 13 and a half miles bicycle riding this morning.
It's way too much.
Tonight we're probably going to go to open mic just to hang out with all our friends. And let's see what else. Next week I won't be around because we're going down the Nicoya Peninsula to Montezuma, and then there's a couple other places down there. We're going to check out some other towns. We'll be on for 3 nights. And so we're staying in a nice beach house down there with a big pool. So that'll be fun. So just, doing the same old thing.
Well, that's Costa Rica for you, right?
Just relax and do nothing really.
All right. Well, I'm not going to play the closing because it's not really a closing yet, but we'll get to that. It is not. Julie, are you feeling up to drinking anything, or are you just?
I have something.
What you got?
Just a mishmash of what I had left in the house.
So let me get this straight. You spent some time at a dry house back in New Hampshire, right?
Yeah. No, Virginia.
Virginia. And you got home and you just poured every bottle you could find into a drink and then put ice in it.
I haven't really done a lot of shopping, so I had a little bit of Fireball, some Grand Marnier, an orange liqueur from when I was making some margaritas a little bit back, And then, so I poured those in with some ice, and then I topped it off with some limoncello LaCroix.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes, doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Cuts through the flu there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Dougie, what are you drinking?
I don't have anything at this point, but I can fix that really fast.
Okay, you need to do that. And I have, of course, today a Beck's non-alcoholic beer. Originated in Bremen, Germany. Now, what does that tell you? It says originated in Bremen, Germany.
What does that tell me?
It tells you the beer is probably not from Germany, but the beer itself uh,
Was
originally created there.
yes.
Yes. There is brewed with only 4 natural ingredients: mashed barley, hops, yeast, and brewing water. So 68 calories for a bottle, and no alcohol. And I'm going to give it a try right now. I should note that this is labeled January of 2025. So, but it's beer, right? So it
Yeah,
lasts a
could be
good
okay.
long time. Yeah.
You've lost some more weight.
I am down to 198 as of today.
As I say, you can see it in your neck.
Is that good or bad?
It just you can tell you've lost weight. It doesn't look bad. It just you can tell you've lost weight.
Yeah, you can also tell on my arms, but I'm not going to display that for the audience. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I think
they've
it's like your neck and your shoulder area just seems a lot slimmer.
well, I mean, I'm down. When I started working for Orkin back in 2010, I weighed about 260. So I'm about 62 pounds lighter now than I was there. So that's a difference.
That's a difference. That's good.
So, and that's the whole purpose of all this is to lose the weight here so I can clean up my liver. All right, so I'm pouring the Becks. It's like water. I mean, it's literally transparent here as it goes in. It is getting some color as it gets into the glass.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried the Beck, so it'll be interesting to see.
I'm not familiar with Beck's beer either. Doug, are you?
Yeah, I've heard of Becks, yes.
Well, I've heard of it, but do you remember what it tastes like or anything? Is it any good?
It's like Stella or something, or
Yeah,
it's kind of like just a basic beer.
Now, here's this guy.
I've never tried the non-alcoholic one, so
Oh, okay. So here's the kind of sad part. I'm drinking a Beck's non-alcoholic beer out of a Dogfish Head IPA glass.
okay, so it'll be interesting if they ever come up with one.
I wonder if they do. You know what? I'm going to research that here in just a second. But cheers. Did you find something, Dougie?
I did. I got this.
Oh, that's a good one. We tried that when we were down there, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just light beer. This is cheap beer down there. It's only like I don't know. It's $5 a 6-pack.
Oh, that is pretty cheap.
Yeah, cheapest beer you can find here.
So how is it?
It does have a good beer taste. It's a little heavier than I would have expected, and by heavier I mean it's kind of syrupy.
Oh, okay.
But it's perfect if you're hanging out at a bar or something and everybody else is ordering beers.
Yeah, but there's always better ones.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that's not my favorite. You guys know my favorites are the Stella and the Corona. Both of those are very good. So,
I'm jealous.
It's a new tiny beer.
Oh, it's a tiny one. No, when you put it up close, I couldn't tell.
Oh, the Florida Cana?
Yeah,
But the 12. The 12's a good one.
yeah, 12 is delicious.
12
gonna
and the
have that?
15 are a good one.
Yeah. So Dogfish Head does make an non-alcoholic beer. It's a lemon quest. It's a brewed with lemon puree, blueberry juice, and acai berry and wheat brew, monk fruit, and sea salt. It is 0.5 ABV, so it's not 100% alcohol free, but
Most of them are.
right.
Yeah. Monk fruit, that's what I use for my sweetener now. So it
Yes.
doesn't, the calories must be pretty low on that then. Because, and monk fruit tastes just like sugar.
I got some because at your request, at your suggestion, and you're right, it was very good.
Yeah, Jim uses it. If Jim uses it, you know that it doesn't taste funny because he will not use anything that doesn't taste right. And the monk fruit, so far, of all the things that I've ever tried, is the one that I think doesn't. It tastes exactly like sugar. You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. I don't think you'd know it was monk fruit.
And it looks like sugar and it measures like sugar and all that, right?
Yeah, and I've used it in cooking in the same comparison as sugar. I don't, it does everything that sugar would do. It's a little more expensive, but I get it at
Yes.
grocery outlet or Aldi's, and I can get it a lot cheaper there. And so, I mean, I get it in the big bags at grocery outlet, and it's not, that expensive when I do it that way. I mean, more expensive than sugar, but it's worth it because has no calories and it tastes good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
To me,
Um,
stevia has an aftertaste, so I don't like stevia.
It does.
I'm not familiar with with it enough. I guess I will be, but
Yeah, if you can go monk fruit, don't do stevia because stevia definitely leaves an aftertaste.
yeah, stevia is I mean, monk fruit is good. So the non-alcoholic beer that Dogfish Head has is called Lemon Quest. The bad news is because it's Dogfish and we're where we are, we're never going to get it in this area, so we'll have to try it in the road. It says it's super refreshing, active lifestyle-oriented, non-alcoholic wheat beer, 90 calories per can. So I'm assuming it's like a what's that famous wheat beer?
Famous wheat
Anybody?
beer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's one that's very
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
yeah, because neither one of us drink it.
Right.
I'm not a
Oh,
huge beer
it's
person, so.
Blue Moon.
Oh, yeah, I
Blue
don't know
Moon.
if I've ever tried Blue Moon.
Yeah. I'm not even sure it's a wheat beer, but that's the beer I was thinking of when I thought of this. But yeah, it's not bad at all. The Beck's is not bad. I will keep my eyes open for the Dogfish Head version. So did you guys know what day it is? What national holiday it is today?
No.
It is
Nope.
It is National Craft Distillery Day.
Nope.
So I thought we'd go through some of the local distilleries that are here in Ventura County because we've got more than a few.
Yeah, we've got
And
quite a few.
yeah, and I've been to many of them, but some of them they're all good, but some of them are better than others. So this list is from December of last year, but it still counts. Sespe Creek Distillery. Now, I've never heard of Sespe Creek Distillery, so that's on me. Have you guys heard of that at all?
Nope.
They're
Where is
located.
that?
Well, where would you think Sespe Creek Distillery was?
Sesame Creek.
I didn't know there was a Sespe Creek around here.
Yeah,
That's a Oprah High.
right. This is in an industrial park in Oxnard.
Okay.
So it's just the name. But they make three types of liquor: Silver Grin vodka, Parlor K rum, and Warbringer bourbon whiskey, which is their biggest seller. So that's one of the distilleries here in Ventura County. Let's see what else we got here.
Those are distilleries. I thought you said it was brewery like for beer.
No,
So
it's Craft Distillery Day.
Okay, so it's not just beer.
Right.
I guess you threw me with the craft because you normally talk about craft beers, but I don't think of distilleries as craft.
That's true, but this is the case here. Hiatus Craft House out in Camarillo. Now I've been there. Shelley has a membership there, and if you're a member, it's got a great program going for you. They make more than a dozen types of liquor, including bourbon, Scotch-style American single malt whiskey, gin, flavored vodka, spiced rum, blueberry liqueur, mocha cream liqueur, and agave spirits.
Wow, they like their sweet stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and and other stuff too. And what's nice about that place is you can go in there with the membership, and I believe it's once a month. You can go in there and get 2 cocktails because they do mixing cocktails in their tasting room, or you can get a mixer board of the different liquors that they have. We haven't had a bad one there. And Julie, I think that we tasted some on the show. I brought some into the show at one point.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it's located out in Camarillo, and it's another one that's in an industrial area. It was originally called Banks and Bauer Craft Distillers, but I really do think Hiatus Craft House is a better name.
Is that where you got me that liqueur for Christmas or?
Yeah, like the Baileys or whatever it was?
Yeah, it's something
Yes.
similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good, right?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
sweet, but it was good.
Well, yeah, but it was intended to be sweet. That was
Yeah.
the whole point of that. That place is really cool. We like to hang out there. They have a party. I think it's like every quarter, maybe once a year, but for their members, you go in and you get cocktails, and also they have like free pizza and hot dogs, that kind of stuff. They really take care of you if you're a member there. And even if you don't, if you just drop by and grab a couple of drinks, it's fun to do. And they always, what's great about it is they make all these unique liquors, right? And then they have recipes that they've made using those particular liquors. So you get to find out what they really actually taste like.
Nice.
Plus, it's a nice little house. This one I've seen around town. I did not know this was in Ventura County. Mario's Hard Espresso. Guys heard of that?
Nope.
It's always at the wine tastings and things like that here in Ventura. They piggyboarded. That's the wrong word. Piggybacked. Thank you. Off of the popularity of their espresso martini. And I think we've all had espresso martinis, and I think we're all huge fans of espresso martinis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys took it and put it in a bottle, and that Mario's Hard Espresso. I've had that also at the wine walks and things out here, and it's very, very good. It's very, very coffee-y, but that's what you want when you're drinking an espresso martini, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of the point. That espresso.
Mario's Hard Espresso uses a high-proof grain alcohol made by a distillery in Indiana, and then makes the espresso liqueur at its own facility, adding nothing but espresso, organic Madagascar vanilla, and cane sugar. So pretty good stuff. Here's another one I have not heard. This one's in, oh, by the way, Mario's is in Simi Valley. This other one is a toast. It's a toast. A toast. It's located in Moore Park, and they make a liqueur that's very hot right now, according to them. It is a aperitif or aperitivo, a bittersweet herbaceous liquor, similar to Aperol, Doug's favorite drink.
Yeah.
Is that what you had in Italy, Doug, that you didn't like?
The Aperol Spritz, it was not good.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just, no, I've had it since in other places. It's for me, it's not. It's very bitter.
Mm.
What about Negronis? How do you feel about Negronis?
Negronis, it's close. Negronis all right though. I mean,
I think I've tried a Negronis, and I'm not sure that it would be a drink that I would
right.
order
It's
again.
not something I'm ever going to go into a bar and order.
No.
We would have never ordered it, except that we were in Vegas that year, and we went to the greatest bar in the world, Oak and Ivy, and they were celebrating National Negroni Week, and every day they had a different Negroni you could try that was fresh and new. And boy, that place, those were amazing drinks up there. But again, it depends on who's making them for you. If you're walking into Gigi's, you're probably not going to get a Negroni. You would get good other things, but not a good Negroni. But you go to Oak and Ivy, you're pretty much guaranteed that's going to be a great drink.
Right.
Speaking of Vegas, did you hear the latest news in Vegas?
Well, there's been a lot of news, but what are you talking about in particular?
Probably not necessarily good news according to you guys.
Uh-oh.
The Heart Attack Grill is closing.
No. We went there and it was fun, but we only went there once, I think.
Yeah. It's
I
a fun
remember when you
place.
guys went there.
Yeah, it was fun because of the way they had things set up, the way they had when you went in, you had to put on a hospital gown.
Right.
I guess
Um,
it's an old place. It's been around for quite some time.
it's been there as long as I can remember. I remember when it opened too, but it's been there for many, many, many years. Um, the food wasn't great, but the food was fun. The servers were always fun. The overindulgence of everything was fun. I mean, we told you the story about Doug and John ordering wine with their I guess lunch we had there, and they bring you a IV bag, and it's got an entire bottle of wine in it,
Jeez.
and that comes down. The line comes down from the IV into your glass, and it's got a little switch on it, so you can turn it on when you want more and turn it off when you want less. But Doug and John both got a full bottle in their IV units, and see that kind of stuff was fun.
It
But
was. And then remember, John wasn't paying attention. I kept turning his on, so he ended up with a mess over there. His was leaked all over the table,
he,
floor.
he kept he kept complaining about it. This stupid thing's not this because Doug's turning it on when he wasn't looking.
Too funny.
But the thing I thought was the most hilarious about that place was you're looking at the menu, and they've got burgers that are 8 patties thick and all these ridiculous things. And then there's a section that said salad. And you know what was in their salad section? Cigarettes. That was their salad.
Oh, jeez.
They also had a salad that was made with tobacco leaves.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who
No.
would want to eat that?
not
Ew.
me. Not
No.
me. I'll pass on that. They also did a thing where if you didn't finish your food, you got spanked by the servers, and those women did not take it easy on you. As Keith, Doug, and you didn't get. Did you get whooped, Doug?
No, I drank. I ate all my food.
Yeah, Josh and I we were determined to eat everything on our plate because there was no way we were going to get whooped. But John and Keith got whooped, and it ruined Keith's weekend.
Oh, really?
He was beat so badly that he turned black and blue, and he was mad all weekend after that. It was just bad.
Well, yeah, if they're bruising you, that's kind of taking it a little bit too far.
They were definitely bruising you, and we still have the broken paddle in our box of Sam.
I can't
that we
believe they
took
got
away.
away with that.
I don't know how they got away with it. I guess because you agreed to do it.
You had to sign a waiver thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but I mean, usually you're not allowed to actually hurt somebody.
Yeah, but these guys, they put the hurt on for sure.
Julie, they would run. They would step back about 5 feet, run towards you, and swing the paddle like it was a baseball bat.
Just once or several times?
Well, John made the
Keith-
mistake of saying, was it Keith that said, "Yes, sir, may I have
Keith.
another"?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna miss that place only because it was so crazy. But I would have never gone there again. It was a one-time experience. I mean, if you and I had gone up there, Julie, and you hadn't been there, I would have gone with you just for fun of it,
I don't know
But
if I would want a place like that.
well, especially I'm sure you could weasel your way out of the spanking, but I don't get that either. That just seemed a little nuts. But I will miss that place. And their point was, and they're not wrong, the reason they're closing down is because Vegas used to be about, what was the word they used? Indulgence on a budget. And you can't do that anymore because they don't have the cheap things that they used to have, I was just talking to somebody who had just gone to Vegas, and they walked up to a bar and ordered a rum and coke. Now, how much do you think a rum and coke would cost at a bar in Vegas? In the old days, I'll tell you, it was $1.50.
Right.
Now, how
I'd
much is
say
it?
probably $10 now.
It's 15.
Wow,
They wanted $15 from this guy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but
It's not worth it.
it's
'Cause
not.
Think
And then-
about it, a Coke is not that much. I mean, a Coke shouldn't cost that much, and you're not getting enough rum in it to be worth $15.
Exactly, and it's it's just rum poured in a Coke.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about that. And if I can go to Oak and Ivy and pay $18 to $20 for a cocktail that they take 15 minutes to make, versus some guy pouring rum into a Coca-Cola, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the $18 to $20.
Right.
No.
You have more alcohol in a cocktail because it usually has multiple alcohols in it. Rum and Coke is the rum, and I don't drink cheap rum. So I guess I would never do a rum and Coke because number one, I'm not a soda person. Number two, the rums I drink, I'd rather taste them instead of dousing them with um soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I just don't. I just don't understand that whole concept, and that's what's killing Vegas. Is they're charging these ridiculous prices. They're making you fight to get a free drink, and maybe eventually we'll all die off, and the younger generation won't know about that, and they won't care. But I remember the old Vegas where
Mm.
you would get $1.50 drinks or free drinks all day long, and then go to and Doug and I used to do this every year. We'd go to this restaurant at midnight, and they had steak and eggs for $1.99, and it was a good steak. What was that steak?
I think it was top sirloin.
Yeah,
I think it was
top sirloin, eggs, and toast. Potatoes too, was it, Doug?
Hash browns, yeah.
Hash browns, $1.99.
That was good.
Because they wanted you to spend your money in their casinos.
Right.
Exactly.
So they were doing all this other stuff was just to get you into the casino.
Yeah. But now they don't. Now they want to make money on you parking at a casino.
Because too many people, I think, probably too, are making it more of a hangout and not as many people are in the casinos. Because you get families and everything else. So they're trying to make up for that money somewhere else.
Yeah, probably, because I know that they did gear towards families hardcore for a while. It's like you realize that families aren't gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not a family place. It really isn't. There's some places to go where you can bring your family, but it's really not designed for families.
No, it's an adult playground.
And it should have stayed that way because it was a great place to go where you could have some fun and get away from all the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't mind if they do the kid thing, because Vegas has always been cyclical, which does give me hope, because eventually they'll circle back to that. But how long is it going to take them before they realize that their streets aren't full because everything's so ridiculously expensive?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Jim and I worked with a distillery for a while back in our heyday when we were first together before we got married. We worked for Jenkins Spirits.
Jenkins?
Jenkins Spirits. It was a distillery in Manchester, and Jim was reconfiguring their networking system. So we took all of their computers and Jim rebuilt their computer system and then networked it. And then we took all of their billing and all of their inventory and everything, and we put it into the new system so that way they could just take it from there and run with it. And their main secretary made our wedding cake.
Oh, really?
And it had a fountain and everything. And she made it for us just for our wedding present.
Oh, that's cool.
It had 2 different sections. It had a fountain in the middle, and it had stairs and everything. It was really cool. And it was it had like multi different cakes on it. So that way you could have like the marble cake, the chocolate cake, and the vanilla cake. So people could have different flavors.
Oh, that's been.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's still there too. I just looked it up, and it looks like
Jenkins
it's still
Spirits?
there. Yep.
Yeah, it was an old guy that owned it. And of course, he really liked Jim an awful lot. But man, when you walked into that place, it stunk to high heavens.
Because it was a distillery. I think we lost Julie. Are you there?
Calling.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you didn't lose me. Nikki was calling.
Ah.
So I got to tell her that I'm on the show. Don't.
But she should know.
Oh, Wait. I'm on the radio show, buddy. I'll call you back later, okay? Bye-bye. He's eating something. I just all of a sudden he popped up on my phone. He's looking at me.
Hey, where are you at?
Uh,
So the other distilleries we're talking about here in Ventura, there's Ventura Spirits, which I think we've all been to Ventura Spirits, haven't we?
Yeah.
Not together, but we've all been there.
We've
Well,
all.
The fire alarm?
I don't know if I've ever.
Yeah, they.
I'll go upstairs. She's gonna get noisy. Okay.
I don't know if I've ever been to Ventura Spirits, but I've had their spirits a lot of times in other places.
They do really good stuff. They do. I'll see if I can find a list here, but they do.
They do a limoncello. They do a gin. They do a
Yes.
vodka, I think.
Agave spirits, limoncello, brandy, and canned cocktails now. Now they have canned cocktails as well. So that's a very good one out in Ventura, and it's a nice place to visit there too. But you can buy their stuff at Vaughn's as well. So that's good. And then the final one we have here, which I don't have pulled up yet, is Channel Islands Distillery. And I believe that's the one where Shocker gets the rum he likes because it's got that dankness to it that he talks about.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Grey Ghost is the rum that he likes there. They also have whiskey. They also have vodka. And again, I have not been to this one yet, but it's one that I would like to visit. Channel Islands Distillery out in Oxnard, I believe. Wouldn't you think?
You would think, but it's probably.
You would think.
Yeah. So anyway, those are our craft distilleries. We've been to other ones as well. I don't remember the one we went to out in Arizona, Doug. Do you remember the name of that place?
I don't remember that place, but it was good. They had some good stuff there. It was a lot of fun, too. We just kind of stopped out there when we were out in Laughlin. We found it. Hey, let's go out and I forget the name of it, though.
Yeah, I do too. But
I don't know if they're still there.
but it was still good. Okay, so Doug and I, speaking of Las Vegas, one of our favorite places to go when we remembered it was Mike's Sip and Tip in Las Vegas. Now, Mike's Sip and Tip was part of another bar, but it was kind of like a speakeasy hidden in the back.
Mhm.
And you could go down this really kind of dark and scary alley, and there was a sign that said Sip and Tip, and you would knock on the door, and they would let you in through that door, so you didn't have to go through the other bar. Now, sometimes you couldn't because they were busy, and when they're busy, the bartender couldn't get over to the door. I can't look up her name because she's on the phone. Was it Stephanie, Doug?
I think it was Stephanie.
Stephanie at Sip and Tip was awesome. We would go there just because of her. She's the one that we told you about, Julie, when Doug and I went on our walkabout one night. I guess we should call it a drink about. And we wandered. We went to Oak and Ivy, had a couple of drinks there, had a couple of drinks at some other places. Stopped at White Castle, got Mom some cheeseburgers, took the cheeseburgers back to Mom. She ate the burgers. The next morning we wake up and Doug's all, why is there a $30 charge on my card at Evil Pie? We didn't know. We
Had no clue what you got there, or
Evil Pie is it's a
We went
pizza
in,
place.
We probably ordered pizza, and we left without our pizza because we never had pizza.
Evil Pie is a pizza place that's
$30 worth of pizza too.
yeah, well, that's about average these days, unless you're getting on a discount.
Well, we probably got 2 beers and a pizza. We probably drank our beers and left.
I bet that's what we did. But we didn't remember doing that. And then I couldn't find my credit card. But I knew the last place we had gone was Sip and Tip. So we wandered back that way when they were open finally. And the minute we walked in the door, Stephanie was all, oh, I have something that belongs to one of you gentlemen. And she had my credit card. I thank
Well, at
God.
least it was only your credit card.
Yes. And then she goes, so what are you having? Same thing as last night? And we're looking at each other going, what did we have last night? She remembered, but we did not. But she made a great old fashioned.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She made a great old fashioned. And Doug's got an old fashioned story, which I want you to tell in just 1 second. But that bar that was just outside of Sip and Tip, Doug,
Yeah.
is now called the White Whale. They reopened. It's called the White Whale now. And the Sip and Tip is called Captain's Quarters.
So it's open again.
It's open again. So we'll definitely have to go down there if we're ever in Vegas again and check that out, because I don't know if Stephanie's there or not. I hope that's her name because she deserves recognition. She's awesome. But it was a cool little bar, and they had great, as I said, old fashions and just friendly people. And the main bar had like, what, 30, 40 seats, Doug?
Yeah, out front it's pretty big.
And there's maybe room for 10 or 15 people in the
Right.
Sip and Tip, which was the speakeasy version of it. So Doug had a story about an old fashioned. Let's hear about your old fashioned, Doug.
The one last night?
Yeah.
I ordered old fashioned at this little bar here, which will remain nameless. But anyway, we go to this bar and it's close. I know the people who know me. So I ordered an old fashioned, and I get it. It's maybe 2 ounces of liquid total, maybe. And I'm like, well, that is like the world's smallest old fashioned I've ever seen in my life. So I taste it. It's like it had to be half simple syrup because it's very, very, very sweet. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, and it's $20 too. I'm like, dude, And here's the thing, that it might have had $1 of ingredients in it, maybe, because there wasn't more than an ounce of whiskey, and there wasn't. And then the simple sugar that doesn't cuss, I think. So it was very disappointing. I've been there before. It's been overpriced before, but I won't go back because it's not worth it. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
No, your old fashioned with ice should be north of the halfway mark.
Yeah, 100%. But it was not. And I was like, come on, dudes.
2 ounces?
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So, yeah,
2 ounces is
that was
just.
not a lot of fun.
That's very disappointing. Now, we went to that place when we were down there in Costa Rica with you, and it was pretty good. And, my drink was pretty good because I got a mocktail, and then Shelly got something that she liked. I don't remember if Michelle liked hers, but I know you weren't 100% sold on yours.
Yeah.
But they were having a birthday party there, and they had the birthday party had hot dogs. And the lady offered me a hot dog, so it's probably my favorite place in Costa Rica.
You have a pretty hot dog.
Yeah, well, it was good too. It was a good hot dog. So, but yeah, that's the thing. We went to Harbor Cove Cafe yesterday to meet John and Shelly's friend Denise, and you get that Skipper Scott Mai Tai, and you know exactly how it's going to taste every time, and it's delicious every single time.
I want that new drink. Do they have that on the menu yet?
It is on the menu now. Yeah, the new margarita that Chase invented.
Yeah, that's so good.
That's got Michelle written all over it, Doug.
Does it?
Oh, it's so
He
easy
brought
to
us out a
drink.
sample of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Can't wait till I'm feeling better to go over there.
It won't be long. I think you'll get over this quickly.
Yeah, it's already been almost a whole week, so it can't be a whole lot longer.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt when I got back from Hawaii. Actually, when I get back, anytime I'm on a plane, I get a little cold. It bothers me for about a week. It's not bad for about a week, but it bothers me. And then it goes away. And so that's not so bad. There's a speakeasy at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas called the Barbershop Cuts and Cocktails. And it's a real barbershop during the day. And about 5 o'clock, it turns into, you go in and you tell them you want a certain haircut, and they send you through to the speakeasy. Well, I went down there one time just to ask if it was where I thought it was. And there were a couple women in there cutting hair. And I walked in, I'm in my t-shirt and my cargo shorts, of course. And I said, hey, is this where the speakeasy is? And she goes, yes. And I go, oh, okay. But she goes, doesn't open till 4. I said, okay. And I turn to leave. And as I'm walking out, she goes, by the way, business casual only.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm out. I'm not going somewhere that requires a dress code.
Yeah,
no.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to go in there and pay. Then it was probably $20 a cocktail. Now it's probably 25. And you're telling me how to dress?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
Low power. Low battery.
Well, that
It's
sucks.
not important. If I have 5% left, so if I disappear, you know what?
Well, that'll be a good time. That'll be the timer to end the show.
Well, I got a really big surprise out in Virginia.
Wow. Point.
Huh?
Point.
No, actually, no. We were sleeping on a couch downstairs that was like a full-size bed. I was crammed into the corner. Yeah, I was really grateful to come home to my bed. But my iPad Pro that I've had is about 10 years old. And it works still, so I just kept using it and everything. And I'd mentioned something, I don't know what we were talking about. And I was talking to Jen and Jake, and I said, yeah, I keep my stuff for a long time. My iPad is 10 years old. Well, they go to the gym, they come back on Mother's Day, and they hand me a bag. They bought me a brand new iPad.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, holy cow, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I
cool.
wasn't complaining about my iPad. It was old, but I made it work. So now I've got one for PTYA. I use the iPad Pro because play the music off of that, and then I've got my other one now. But it's like,
That's a
wow,
that's a nice Mother's Day gift. And
yes, it was.
I will swear by those Apple iPods. Those things, I've had tablets made by other people, and none of them compare to the Apple iPod. It's just a great piece of
iPad,
machinery.
Yeah.
not pod.
Well, and
Huh?
I have mine with a
Did
case
I say
that has,
iPod?
yeah, mine has a case with a keyboard and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like a little mini laptop.
Right.
And I use it for a lot of things. And I have my laptop too when I do my graphic design. But for this, I use my iPad every day. And I was just like really shocked because I'm going, oh my God. I'm so used to just having my stuff forever. I just got a new phone too because my iPhone was starting to fail. The screen was starting to get a black spot on it and it wasn't working that much anymore. So Jim upgraded me to a 17, which was like, holy cow, because I had a 13
There's a big
and not
difference.
even a 13 Pro, just a 13. So,
Those 17s are awesome phones. I have a
yeah.
17. I got the same phone you do now, Doug, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the display, the pictures, and everything. And then he got me a new watch because the watch came with the phone because it was like a
Oh,
package deal thing.
yeah.
And I was just like, oh, wow. I feel
You
Wow.
had a good electronics, babe.
She
I
was
had
hooked
a good
up.
electronics week. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised me, especially because I hang on to everything for so long. Everybody's cycling them out and upgrading all the time. And I'm sitting there going, I've had my stuff forever. I don't abuse my stuff either. That's partly why I hang on to
Well,
it for so long.
I pride myself on taking very good care of my stuff. I've got a computer here that I bought. God, I don't even want to say, probably 2004. And if you took it out of the bag, you'd swear the thing was brand new. But I looked how much I can get for it on eBay. $35.
Yeah, you get to a point where it becomes difficult to upgrade or to download new software.
Yeah,
And usually that's when I start looking at getting something new you can't really use any of the new software anymore because
that's a good clue.
everything jams up.
Yeah.
We don't
My
support this model anymore.
was that?
We don't support this model anymore.
Yeah, I hate that. but I've had it happen many times. But that's a good clue. When you get to that point, it's time to swap out devices. And this laptop I'm talking about, I think it's Windows 7 right now, and that's been upgraded from other Windows since before that. So it's old.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just had put my phone down and it hit the mic on a text message that I was answering to somebody.
Been
And it
recorded?
recorded everything. I got this like huge long
Oh, you should
message.
just send it.
You should just send
She's
it.
gonna be like, "What?"
John does that occasionally. He'll sit there and he'll text me, and then he'll leave that microphone on, and the radio is playing it. And he all of a sudden he's sending me stuff from John and Canada. These guys on radio out here. It's like, dude, delete it or something.
That's why you have to use your block function.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't even use the microphone the first time. I must have, when I put it down, hit the microphone by accident.
I've done that many times myself.
It's still deleting.
So tonight we are heading to La Cabana. It's been a while since I've seen everybody there. Well, I guess it was only last week. That's been a while for us. But we're going to... Oh, I didn't make reservations. I probably should have. Oh well. We'll find out what happens when we
You'll
get there.
get in. You don't need reservations.
Well, not really, but, I kind of like to be... know that I don't need to something. Getting there and finding out the hard way is one thing.
Yeah, but they'll always make room for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. I was going to tell you guys what we're going to do for Father's Day this year. This was actually Andrea's idea. She reminded me of something I wanted to do. And they're having, at the Motion Picture Arts and Academy building in Los Angeles, they have a Jaws exhibit. And they've got all this props and information for the movie Jaws. So we're going to go down there and check out the Jaws exhibit. And after that, we're going to go to Trejo's Tacos and have tacos and non-alcoholic beer.
Very nice.
Yeah, that'll be a good day.
Are you going to Trejo's Tacos that's close to the Pantages?
Probably.
Okay.
Why?
It's the one that's right in the middle of Hollywood. It's the nice restaurant with the nice bar and all that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It has a smaller taco shack type one too.
No, this is the restaurant we go to.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time we were down there, we took a walk on is it Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah, where they have the stars.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it's the street that the Frolic Room is on, which is one of the best old bars I've ever been to. It was great. But they had a pop-up Star Wars bar. And they had a special Star Wars menu. The place was all dressed up like the cantina from Star Wars. They were playing Star Wars music. It was great. And I got a Jedi Mind, I think it was the name, a Jedi Mind drink. And so I ordered the drink, and I went back and while they were making it, and then I went back to the bar to get the drink, and the bartender sets the drinks in front of me, and she goes, "These aren't the drinks you ordered." That's pretty good. That was pretty good. These aren't the drinks you ordered, but they were, and it was very good. But that place is gone now. It was just a pop-up.
Mm.
So, did you ever make it to Disneyland, to the Star Wars bar there, where you can actually buy booze in Disneyland? Oh, it's great.
No.
Wow.
Andrea's been there, of course, because she goes to Disneyland like every other day.
Yeah.
And she enjoys it. She enjoys the tiki bar there too, because she says that's the one place that's got really good drinks. But no, I haven't been to Disneyland since Josh was a kid.
It's so expensive now.
It is.
Oh my God, I can't believe how expensive it is to go to Disneyland.
And it's Disney's pattern of picking how expensive things are is to keep raising the price until ticket sales start to go down. And they know, okay, that's where we want to be. We want to be at this price because people are turning the tickets down. So we know we're as high as we can get before we lose too many people, which is a bad way of doing it, but
their park, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be to capacity every single day.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, because I think for one, they are trying not to be at capacity because it makes it difficult for families that travel there from Japan or something. They get there, sorry, we're sold out today. So I think they were trying to alleviate some of the. Well, at least that's what they said, but I mean, it's all about the dollar.
It's all about the dollar. It's all about, they do want to get a better crowd, and they think that by pricing out the us poor people, that they can get a better crowd. But I don't know. It just, I'd love to go because it's been so many years, and I love Disneyland. But I mean, we always try to win tickets on the radio and stuff when it comes up, but
That's
I just
what Jim
can't justify it.
celebrated his 50th birthday, was at Disneyland. Took
Oh,
all the boys
perfect.
to Disneyland.
Yeah, beautiful.
And he
That
got a
was,
big button that said it's my birthday, but we haven't been since then because it's too freaking expensive.
yeah, and that's been what, 23 years now?
Not quite.
You need to play that back for Jim. That was just for Jim.
Wow. This,
Yeah, not quite.
it says that.
Hey, he looks pretty good for his age.
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't think he looks his age.
So it says here that multi-day tickets start at $365 for a 2-day, 1-park ticket.
Jeez. That's insane.
That is insane.
I just don't get it.
Especially because when you get there, most of the time you can't get on all the rides. So you're getting maybe a handful of rides in because you're in line half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
It's
insane.
not more than that. And now they have those packages you buy where you get in front of the line, you wait, in the middle of the
Yeah, but
line. Or
those are
something.
super expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the food on top of that, you're going to easily drop $100 on food.
Oh, easy.
So you start having a family of, even 3 or 4, and you're dropping $1,000 for the day. That's a lot of money.
Easily, yeah.
Devin, when Devin was working for Orkin with me, he was the top salesman in the division, and the region manager said, "You know what? You pick your prize. Whatever you want, we'll get you, within reason, to celebrate if you do it again." Well, he did it again, and he asked for $1,200 to take his family to Disney, and they, were glad to give it to him because he made so much money for them. But he said he spent every single bit of that on at Disneyland.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 kids, so of that
Right.
age.
So Jared came home last week for a little bit because he was done school, and he ended up, before he left, went to go see his old professor at VC.
That's
He
right.
still gets along with her really well, and she ended up asking him to come back this summer as a speaker to the intro to engineering class.
Oh, cool.
Very
So he's
cool.
going to do it?
So he's going to do it. Yeah, of course. He loves Nell. Those two that he had her all 3 years that he went to school at VC, and he really likes Nell a lot. She actually bought tickets for the whole engineer class to go see him in Sunday in the Park with George.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
Because she liked him so much, she wanted to support him.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, I got something like that coming up too. They want me to go to Buena High School and talk to the film class there about writing.
Oh, nice.
I said, yeah, I'll do that. I can do that. It's
Mhm.
funny because Jeff Genet, who does the Backseat Mogul show with us, he's kind of got he's got a connection there. And they asked him if he wanted to do a class on something that he knew about filmmaking. And you know what his topic was?
What?
Failure.
Jeez. Well, it is a good topic to have with some of
That's-
these kids.
It's
Because I
exactly
don't-
right.
Kids these days don't necessarily understand failure until it happens to them, and then they're devastated because it's not something they experience too often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's his whole point. He says that, maybe 1 out of 10 of you is going to actually get into film industry. Maybe none of you are going to get to the position where you're directing feature films or something, but you might be doing craft services or something. But it really is a business about failure and getting back up and starting over again.
Yeah. And you only fail, though, when you quit.
That's right.
That's
You fall down, you get up again. I heard that
Yeah.
song.
Yep.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Jared's big thing right now is I don't think he's experienced much less than, straight A's and top-notch stuff. He gets upset if he's going to get an A minus. And I'm like, at some point, buddy, I know that you're very gifted and you're exceptional and all that stuff, but at some point you're going to hit a brick wall and it's not going to go exactly. But he takes it, I think, very humbly. He's not egotistical about it. So I think he would just be hard on himself. And I'm like, but that's okay. It's expected. You don't have to be perfect at everything.
That's
But
right.
he hasn't quite figured that out yet, I don't think, because he's done everything he's ever wanted to do. He's done and he's done it really well. So
See, he needs to come in and take Jeff's class on failure.
except I've always raised him that you only fail when you quit, and
That's
if you
right.
keep working at it, you'll eventually get to where you want to be. And I think that's why he's so successful, because he just keeps
So-
working at it till he gets what he's trying to do accomplished.
So what I've learned in the last few minutes is Scott has failed at drinking.
That's true. That's 100% true. I gave him my best shot and I didn't quite make it. So I'm leaving it up to you guys to take the reins from me and run forward.
That is so cute. I want that bottle. That's so cute.
Is that-
I still have some of those. I think it's the Maker's Mark bottle and stuff that you gave me out on my patio. I have like a whole section on one of my tables that's like
Oh.
all these little bottles, and I put fairy lights in them.
Oh, very cool.
And so they just sit out there and
You're trying
decorate
to
my
attract
patio.
Scott.
those
Until Tony was there the other day pretending to pour drinks with.
he's gonna be like Jared. We raised him right. I was gonna ask Doug, is that bottle you have, is that from the one you can't get here in the States, or is that one you can get here in the
You
States?
can probably find this at Total Wine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can get a 12 here. I've had
Yeah.
a 12 before.
Yeah, you can. Find
Okay.
it.
You can
Because
get
I've-
the 12 and the 15 and the 18.
The perfect 10 is the one you're not going to find.
I saw lots of well, not lots, but I saw some Florida Cana little airplane bottles at Total Wines.
Yeah. And I
So-
was getting the Florida Con Perfect 10 because it's fantastic. But now I'm drinking the Abuelo 12-year-old. The Abuelo 12-year-old is a delicious wine. It's really, really good.
That's the one we tried when we were down at your place, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Abuelo.
I allow myself a little sip occasionally.
Well, and you tried the triple.
Yeah, so that was very good too.
Wasn't that like kind of blow your mind as to how smooth and amazing tasting that whiskey was?
You don't think of the term refreshing with whiskey very often, but that was definitely had that kind of feel to it. It was a refreshing whiskey.
Super nice whiskey. It's so super easy to drink. It's got flavor, but it's a really nice smooth, and it hits you smooth, and even on the back end it's still smooth. It doesn't like all of a sudden get really hot.
Hits you
No, they never did.
smooth on the back end.
Yeah.
You gonna write that down, Doug?
Huh?
You gonna write that down too?
No, I didn't write down. I've only got like a minute. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and end the show here because I got to get out to go pick up Mom and get out to La Cabana too. So, Julia, I hope you feel better.
Yes, feel better. You did good. You no coughing fit.
I know, I'm kind of really surprised because I've been talking, and normally when I start talking I start getting into a coughing fit. So
Great. Now you've jinxed her, Doug.
no, I'm doing all right. Maybe I'm hitting that tail end of things,
Maybe. Let's hope so.
Maybe I'll
So,
be turning the corner tomorrow.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we'll be back in studio next week.
I will not be on next week. I will be on a trek into the. Okay, I'm still there.
Doug's down to the bare minimum, so we're gonna say goodbye to him, and then we'll say goodbye to all of you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Bye.
listening, and
Have
we'll see you
fun.
next week back in studio, and we'll get everything done.
I'll send
Good
some
talk to
pictures
Will.
from our trip. You can put them on the show next week.
What's that?
I'll send you some pictures from our trip. You can put them on the show.
Yeah, please do.
All right.
Please do. What do you guys? You're not leaving till Friday though, right?
No, we leave Wednesday.
Oh, okay, perfect.
We'll
Yeah.
be back Saturday, so we're gonna be gone for 3 nights.
Make sure you send us something.
Have
then.
fun.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll do it.
All right. We'll see y'all. Bye.
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 Brought to you by The Grape, Ventura County's premier jazz venue and cocktail lounge, located at 2733 East Main Street in Ventura. For menu and music schedule, visit them online at thegrape.club. This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.